I'm going to make the most of that. Nice. The second I start the video, it's just going to have to stay like that for a while. Wow, this last 6 weeks or so has been something else, making it very difficult for me, of course, everything that I'm doing out here. So I've got to be very, very patient. I did a little test last week. As you know, there wasn't a video. We had just had so much rain. And so I thought I'd just test with this to see how much is going to go in there during the course of one day. And it was on Monday and it was exceptionally heavy. So I capped it off, let it fill up, and then emptied it out down into the tank over there. And that has been full from the beginning of the winter. So it's all just going down, overflow down into the garden. That, I emptied it out and closed it off 4 times. It's had 5,000 litres during the course of one day. That's during the daylight hours, and I wasn't monitoring it that close. 5,000 litres off of that roof, and that's only about 70% of that roof, because from around about there going that way, all the water's running off in that direction. That is a lot, isn't it? I think we've had more rain this winter period than the last 3 years combined. And that's saying something. I know we need it, but that's a hell of a lot of rain. And it's causing me a little bit of grief in the inside of the house, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And that is why I've got the French drainage system there. I was only planning on putting it down the side of the house. I don't normally show you, but now I've decided I'm going to run it all the way around here. I've only got enough to do along there. That's the bit that's important right now. So I will have it going all the way around. And I'm going to have drainage system on the surface area, doubling it all up. I think given what we've got going on right now, it's fair to say I'd rather have peace of mind going forward and making sure that I won't have to worry about it. Yeah, basically. Chris, get down. So this is the first time I've experienced this since living in this house. So it hasn't been an urgency for me, but now of course it actually is. And I can't do anything about it until the rain has passed, which hopefully will be in a week's time. I just need a good clear 3 days in order to do this. And while the soil area is soft, it's going to make it a little bit easier for me to dig a trench. But if I dig the trench now, and with the weather as unpredictable as it is, we get heavy rain, which we are going to get, then I'm just going to create more damage, because it's going to just puddle up and go back into the house. So I've just been running out when we've had a couple of dry patches and put whatever I could along the wall where I know it's worse coming in. And I've extended this along here onto the ladder just to keep water off of this section of the roof, well away from the house. The trees that are right up close to the house, I'm going to have to do something about that, and this year I'm hoping they can be removed. And of course the roots need to be dealt with. That's not something that I can do, but I'll make a few phone calls. And well, the house and the trees have been here the same amount of time, and they're not doing any real damage to the house at this point in time. But of course, when the house is finished and I've spent my money on it, I really don't want future problems. So hopefully they'll be gone and we can get this whole house completely sealed, which will be really nice for a change. That's still looking pretty good. I haven't finished spraying that yet, of course. Everything now has to just wait. So obviously this is hindering everything that I'm trying to do at the moment. It's not the end of the world, of course, but I am someone who likes to get on with stuff. And even the inside is causing a little bit of a problem because anything I do in there relies on me being out here. I don't have much space on the inside to do what I need to do without moving stuff around. So we just have to be a little bit patient. And obviously now with the damp in the house, I need to make sure that I leave all the windows and doors open and let all the damp in there dry out before I can start in the bathroom and kitchen area. It is what it is, isn't it? And of course that is affecting what I'm doing with regard to my content in my videos. But hey, if I can't do anything in 1 week, I'll just have to move on to the following week. And yeah, thanks for watching and following and all your support. Of course, I don't need to justify anything and nothing's up for debate, but hey. Well, that window turned out well. And last week, the plan was to get on with the bathroom area right through there. I've got the plans drawn up. I know where I'm going with it. I've got the lights on because it's quite dark in here at the moment, but you can make out that dark. And I've saved you from staring at the toilet down there by covering it. The damp just started there, and of course it's going up the wall a little bit and it started to spread. It's down in this area here and down in here, which is going to be my pantry area. And it runs all the way down into the kitchen area. And I guess that now answers the question for those of you who have been asking why I'm not doing the bathroom and kitchen first, because obviously it's good to have all that in place for comfort, and why I'm tackling it. I can't believe I have to use a torch inside. So it looks like next Tuesday, from then onwards, we're back to this, which will be a massive relief. And that's taken a little bit of pressure off. Obviously, we got more rain coming, and tonight or tomorrow it's going to be really heavy for the next few days. And that, of course, is something you've just got to batten down the hatches and deal with it, worry about it all afterwards. What I'm trying to do now is just adopt the attitude of how would I deal with it on a really good day when I'm firing on all cylinders. Of course, everything seems a lot easier then, doesn't it? And it's very easy, especially when it's overcast and with that heavy rain and you're seeing all the damp coming up and everything's going wrong, to get sucked into that. €9. Hopefully that'll do the job. Give me a little bit more light in here. Because boy, do I need it. Yeah. We're enjoying this moment for a second. Probably all we've got is seconds before it comes down again. Last night was intense and the wind was really strong. I have to say though, that tent is holding up really well. Not so much the bungee cords in there, but later this year I'm going to be removing it. And of course that's going to open up the view from the back of the house. Really looking forward to that. Don't want to jump ahead of myself too far. I went out on the quad bike this morning as I don't have the van still, probably won't have it for a couple of weeks. And as soon as I got back on it again to come back, it pelted down. So I've been soaked already today. And I'm not sure how far I'm going to get right now. I want to see if I can start the shelf. Seeing that window in there has really smartened up, and that matches the other one that I did. it was looking a little bit horrible, and anything that tidies up in there or just looks a little bit smarter is nice to see, obviously, little by little. The shelf though, nice to get that off of the wall and basically positioned in place. I'm not going to be able to fix any of that just yet until further down the line when I'm doing the finishing around the walls, but oh well, let's just hope we get an hour or so would be quite nice. Maybe not. Plan B. Got the thunder out there now. It's heavy. So I've cleared this whole area out. Quite a lot of the bags unfortunately got wet and that just ruined them. That's a couple of €100 down the pan, unfortunately. I didn't get to them in time. It's a real shame because I do need to go out and get some more now. And as I don't have the van, that's going to prove a little bit tricky. Yeah, it's all sort of, it's very easy. I'm about to say there that it's all starting to build up against me, but I don't want to be negative about it. It is what it is. I'm only thankful now that in here, as 2 days ago, I saw a puddle, that it isn't here right now. And it was since that puddle that I put the stuff up against the wall outside, and that seems to be keeping it at bay. But this area and the bathroom have definitely joined forces, and it's going in that direction, up the wall. Well, it fits. So this is the top. I think I'll do the underside first, because as with the other one, the underside is bulging that away. I'll take Florian's advice on that one. Try that out first. can instantly feel the difference with the wax. It slides. But see, first of all, yeah, okay. So I can feel the resistance on the wood. That it only needs a little bit. Instant. So we can match the amount of wood chippings from the other one. You can't see it, but over there it's looking very dark, and I just heard some thunder, and now hearing the birds. It's so beautiful. Well, that didn't last long. Saturday morning. I think I'll spend it in here. half full, but we are halfway. It's taken about 3 hours, but I got it flat as I need to. Does need a sand, but I'll come back to that one. Just playing with this because I've had it for a few weeks now. I got it specifically for this. I don't think I need to, but I'm probably going to do it anyway. Of course, this is the underside. Route along here, drop that in, screws so it's flush, and have another one down the middle that way. Might help. I mean, it is going to be attached down the 3 sides, but you're not going to see it, so there's no harm in doing it. I'm going to do that after I've done this bit along here, so it sits on top of the ledge where the window is. But before I could do that, this side's done. This side. That's better. It held off a little bit. So it's 5:30. That took a while to do, and I was really hoping to get the underside there cut out so I can put the shelf back in its place. But it's a little bit late now, but I got that done and I can't be disappointed. I'm going to carry on with that tomorrow. It's just a slightly different method than the one I used last time. So we'll have to wait. I'll do it tomorrow. Come on in, boys. Not without my wellies and brolly.